I mean, where I see urban music going is it's a really it's a good question to ask, right? But at the same time, I think where urban music goes is really relative to where the culture goes, right? Where society goes. Because for hip hop music and urban music especially, it's always been reflective of the times. It's always been reflective of what's happening, what people are going through, struggles, pain, happiness, you know what I mean? So, and that's why urban music, hip hop especially, will never go away. It will always remain present and dominant because it's of the culture, it's of the youth, you know what I mean? And it continues to evolve. You know, Jello, we've been in hip hop for a long time. 30 years ago, oh, it's just a fad, it's gonna go away. You know what I mean? And it's still here. 20 years ago, wow, can it get any bigger? And it's like the dominant genre, you know what I mean? And that's because it's a music that evolves and it's a culture that evolves, you know what I mean? So I can't particularly say for sure where it's going. If I could, man, I'd be a billionaire, you know what I mean? But I know that it will continue to dominate because it continues to evolve as the culture and as the people evolve. I mean, the advice that I would give for someone that wants to be in urban music, I got a long list, right? One, you definitely got to work hard. You definitely have to understand, know, and be about the culture and the craft and the artist that you're working with. You got to have patience. A lot of people that I see lately don't have patience. And whether that's the generation, whether that's the times we're in where it's like, I want it now. Like, you gotta have patience. Not having patience means like you won't have a 25 plus year career. And I just see more people lately just, oh, I could do that because there's a post on the gram or there's, you know, whatever. But you gotta have patience. You gotta learn, keep learning, keep pushing yourself to learn, you know, surround yourself with good people, push yourself, you know, to understand the business and all aspects of the business, not just one area, you know. If you really wanna have longevity, be well-rounded, understand, even if you wanna be an A&R, understand how promotion works, understand how marketing works, you know, understand how sales and commerce works. Because all that informs how you can be the best A&R and vice versa on the marketing side, you know. Understand and know, you know, from a holistic approach, the industry. And be consistent, you know. Like, you know, you might have a bad day, might have a bad week, you know what I mean? But don't let that be a bad year, you know, or a bad month. Because without consistency, you know, you develop a reputation of just like, he's all right, she's all right, you know what I'm saying? And be better than that. The fundamental difference between talent and work ethic, talent, you might be around for a year. You might be around for 2 years. Talent and work ethic, you could be around for 5 years. You could be around for 10 years. You could be around, you know? Because if you just are depending on your talent, times change. Trends change. It could be fleeting and you could still be talented. But what you're doing could be fleeting. First, if you have talent and you're working hard and you're pushing yourself and you surrounding yourself with the best people and you're continuing to, you know, work hard to be the best in your craft, that's longevity. And I think it's even more prevalent nowadays where we see a lot of artists that was popping for a good year, good 2 years, and then what happens? If you have talent and you have work ethic, you can have longevity. And that's what, I think the best artist should strive for, The biggest lesson I've learned in my music journey is I'm still learning. I always feel like I'm still learning, And while I might know a lot and I might have experienced a lot, I'm still learning. And because marketing's changed, culture's changing, the industry technologies are changing, like we have to, and I have to keep learning, and continuing to learn is how I can stay relevant. I would have to say that is probably, one of the biggest lessons. And I feel like if I get to a point where I feel like I know it all or I stop learning, then I stop growing. And then that's when, I might not, be able to continue, on the path that I am.